Hey, you know a guy named Sam?
I know a bunch of guys named Sam.
He says he hangs. He's one of your neighbors because he wants to talk about Pizza Man.
I'll let him talk about Pizza Man. Let me hear about Pizza Man. But
and you have a Pizza Man update?
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, Sam, what do you got, buddy?
Hey, Breuer, I just wanted to let the listeners know, the last time when you talked about Pizza Man,
yes.
I thought my family was the only family that actually had problems with him. I just found out, like, the entire town had problems with him, and your story is pretty much dead on for what you were explaining for an hour about him. And, just a warning. I mean, even though you have no trespassing signs for no hunting on your property,
yes.
that doesn't stop Pizza Man and his buddies. Let me tell you.
Do tell us a story. Was he hunting on your grounds?
There was one day I was sick and I didn't go to work, and suddenly I hear this knock, 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 knock on the door. I'm like, who is this guy? And it was him and his buddy. And I told them they weren't allowed to hunt because the neighbors. Obviously, we all banded together with it, with the kids being around.
Of course. Children, neighborhood, 3-acre lots.
You can't.
No shooting animals.
Lots of deer come running through, though.
Non-stop,
I've
yes.
been there with the herd of deer.
It's going to go further than 3 acres.
Yeah. Yes. Go to Pennsylvania. It's a half-hour away.
Right. Yeah.
Go to hunting parks. There's all over Jersey.
But it is tempting when you see a whole herd of them.
No, it's really not. It's really not. When it's then you. And I told the Pussy Man, Pizza Man, Pizza Man is a pussy man because anyone that wants to hunt a deer that's 10 feet away, you're a pussy. That takes away hunting. It's like
hit him with a hammer.
It's like tackling a 5-year-old. What's the thrill? I can get the kid. You're a fag. You're a fag. A real hunting is you got to go up in the tree and wait for the sun. You don't kill it in the backyard.
Yeah.
Fag. Go hunt squirrels. All right, I'm venting. Go ahead.
It's true, though. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were after this 12-point buck that was running around in the neighborhood, and the guy really, his friend, it was actually his friend that really wanted this buck.
Yeah.
And, and I could have sworn they had some firearms in the car. I'm like,
they did.
What are these guys trying to do? They're trying to go after this one deer, that's been rolling around.
For $50. For $50. That's a Pizza Man. Oh, I guess $65 for the horns. I said, you know what? You're partially retarded. He really is. So anyway, long story short, you're right. The whole town had a problem with Pizza Man.
Pizza Man is that bad neighbor.
Sam, we'll try to get something together this week.
All right, Sam. And now, last time you were on the show, you talked about Pizza Man for an hour. We can't get into that again, obviously. But
you go
have
to YouTube. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, the story is up on YouTube.
I don't know how many people I have not seen it, but I could tell you my entire town has seen when I came up here and talked about Pizza Man. And this is where it started. It started with me going to a little convenience store, a little place called Krauser's.
Oh, fuck yeah. Jersey. Very Jersey.
Yes.
Very Jersey.
Yes, Jerry. I go into Krauser's, and there's a guy there, Nelson, who used to do something with the Pizza Man. I'm not quite sure what he would do. I think Pizza Man does everything cash and sneaking behind the doors. So Pizza Man, I walk in there, a cop, I hear from behind, so, what's going on with Pizza Man? Now, I turn around. I'm like, how do you know about Pizza Man? He goes, oh, we've all watched that 4,000 times.
Oh, shit.
He goes, we need to know, who's the lawyer? Who's Pizza Man's lawyer? I tell them the lawyer, and they're like, let me tell you something. That guy's had his bar's license taken. He's an old man. I feel bad for him because Pizza Man manipulated him, blah, blah, blah. And so they tell me a story that Pizza Man is, and I think I told it was going to be tried for a dumb incident he made. He bullied his way into the town pool.
Right. You told that.
I told all that. So I'm not going to go into it. 2 days later, I'm in the grocery store. Not one, but about 4 people come up to me. I'm down like the aisle, and this lady comes up. She goes, "Can I just tell you that about Pizza Man?" I went, What, you know about Pizza Man? She goes, can I tell you? You know what my teenage daughters did last week? The whole weekend, she had a slumber party, and I hear them laughing and laughing. And I thought they were watching, like, really bad R movies. I went downstairs. They were watching you telling the Pizza Man story on Opie and Anthony, and they did it until 4 in the morning. She goes, everyone in Mendham, Chester, everyone knows about the story of Pizza Man.
You find the clip, E-Rock, for the people at home? We got a bunch of new listeners the last month or so.
It's in 4 parts because it was so long.
It's in 4 parts.
It's over an hour, yeah.
It's almost at 30,000 views from...
Well, I can tell you 25 of them are in my town.
It's not bad for an audio clip on YouTube. And what, just Jim Breuer, Pizza Man?
Yeah.
Pizza Man or Pizza Guy. It's labeled both.
With Jim Breuer, though, right? Okay.
And so he now... So what happened after... We left it off where lawyers, blah, blah, he sent some cheesy lawyer. I think we left off where he sent the letter, and then I sent the letter. He sent another letter. And in the other letter, his dopey lawyer wrote, he took a piece of paper. Like when you get a divorce, I don't have to tell you, you make arrangements
to have them killed.
Right, you go. You know, I agree that you have to pick up the kid on Wednesdays, and you're not allowed to come here, and the kids are not allowed to be alone here. So in it, the mother and the husband, Pizza Man and the wife, agreed not to have the kids alone. Which is me. Which, quite frankly, I never want that anyway.
Yeah.
Why would I want to be alone with someone else's kids? Period. So, he takes that part of the article of the agreement between and he pastes it to, so it looks like it was ordered by the court. A court order. And he sends it to me in this threatening manner. Again, like, you will, the consequences, we're going to have to take action against you and blah, blah, blah. Jesus. So now I send the letter to the lawyer. And my lawyer, again, animal. They own record companies. This is not rocket. This is enjoyment for them.
Yeah, fun.
The guy laughs and he goes, I never in my life have I seen a lawyer toy with papers. We're going to have to take his bar's license away. We're going to go after him because he legally toyed with legal papers.
How could they tell he did? Did he do it and photocopy it, or was it?
Yeah,
actually...
like it will say like the court order, and then they'll put and then it was a paste of just what they agreed to in typing, and then it made it look like ordered by the court of. Yeah, this is how stupid he is. So stupid. There's a bag of Roxy. A bag of Roxy for you and a bag of Roxy for your lawyer. So they send, my lawyer sends them and says, I'll have you know that I'm very suspicious that you toyed with legal papers, and we're going to have to now legally go after you and your client and your bar's license, everything. They called the next morning. We are so sorry. This is a big misunderstanding. I don't legally know what's going on with Pizza Man. I don't represent Pizza Man. You will never hear from us again. We're sorry for any inconvenience.
They fucked up.
We are so sorry. Never want to hear it. So now,
fuck Pizza Man and his ass.
Right.
We hate fucking Pizza Man.
Yeah. So now, lawyer calls up. He's like, great news. I heard from Pizza Man. He goes, and I got to be honest with you, he is as dopey as you explained him. He goes, his acts, everything the way you said is hilarious, and he really is a bag of rocks. So I go, well, I want to go after him now. I want to go after him for harassment. He goes, listen. If you drive by, he gives you the finger, he looks at you the wrong way, but you call, and now you can go after him just leave it. He's done. You're never going to hear from him again. Well, I didn't hear from him again. However, a couple days later now, everyone in town is going, oh my God, I watched that Opie and Anthony Pizza Man thing. We have Pizza Man parties. We drive by his Pizza Man place. We know exactly that. And Pizza Man. And stories are coming up. People going, did you know that I treated Pizza Man's horse and the other horse died and he got killed because he was malnutrition and Pizza Man, and I had people that worked for him start emailing me going, Pizza Man threw a bottle at my head. I'm only 16 years old. Pizza Man curses. He got in a fight at the park. He fought here.
Fucking legendary.
Everywhere I go,
they have a Pizza Man story.
Someone has a Pizza Man story and how much they hate Pizza Man. He screwed me here. He threatened my mother. He bullied my grandfather. He came in here. He started a fight. Pizza Man can lick. Nobody likes Pizza Man. Nobody. They hate Pizza Man. So with that, convenience store up in the corner, I am now getting gas. And as I'm getting gas, Pizza Man comes in.
Ah, shit.
And Pizza Man, me and him lock eyes. And I stare him down. And he now goes and parks the car to get coffee. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm done getting gas, but I can use some coffee.
What an asshole.
So
how you like your coffee?
I get out of the car.
Yeah.
I go right next to him. I don't even say a word. I'm just standing right next to him. And he's looking down the counter. That's what Pizza Man does. He never looks you in the eye. He's looking down the counter, and he goes, hey, Jim, how you doing? No, I don't even answer him. So I go to get my coffee. He goes, no, don't use that one. That one no good. Use that one. And I'm just staring at him. And so he pours the coffee for me and puts the coffee in front. And he never says a word, and I never say a word to him. So now he won't get online. So I just pick up now the whole time it's right back to Jefferson Avenue, Long Island, king of the block. You're going to feel my wrath now. So now I'm online, and I'm just staring at him. And he won't get in line. And he's circling his coffee. I wait till I leave. I'm about to leave. As I'm leaving, then he gets in line. I go, you know what? I'm not done. I got to get cash. I forgot I got no cash. So I go back in the cash line. He's looking at me. I'm staring back at him. I walked out the door with him. I walked him all the way to his door. He got in the car. I looked at him. He never looked at me. I watched him drive away. And that was the last I've ever dealt with Pizza Man.
Not a fucking word, huh?
Not a word. Now I don't look at him. He don't look at me.
Oh, he's still in the neighborhood.
His house is.
He's not.
He's not. He's up the street, sort of. His establishment still works.
His establishment.
And from what I heard from rumors, I can't officially say, but he hasn't taken care of financial needs to his family.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, deadbeat action going on.
Correct. I didn't say it, Anthony. I believe you just did.
Of course.
And the courts are now after him. And now he went to court supposedly and said, I'm losing money because of the Opie and Anthony Jim Breuer Pizza Man.
Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah, sure you are.
Great.
I think you were losing money long before. This is how dopey he is. He put in the article that he was retiring his pizza place. He's retiring so he can make his $3 million and walk. And then he didn't retire. And so, long story short, I can't wait till Pizza Man is long gone. I never want to see him again. I kind of feel bad for him, but I don't.
It's heading that way? He's going to have to leave the neighborhood for good?
He doesn't go anywhere, and nobody likes him. It's sick. It's deranged.
Nothing worse than when you start feeling sorry for someone you hate so much.
I feel bad for him.
And just watch them fuck shit up so bad for themselves that you're like, I kind of feel bad, but I don't want to because I hate them.
Yes, and to be honest with you, Ann, the minute the blessing was coming on here and talking about it, because the minute I left, people came out of the fire department, police department, people in ShopRite, people at the bagel store, people at the other pizza places, people from soccer teams. He had a fight on a soccer field. People from the pool, the entire town. If you go to have dinner, the waiters, the church. You go to church and they're like, I believe in Jesus, but Jesus would hate this son of a bitch. Everybody had a story of how they cannot stomach this individual. And the minute I started hearing how, even the place where I go get gas, they go, let me tell you, this bastard did. I mean,
This asshole did.
my feelings are kind to him compared to what the entire town feels about this man. And they don't even know he's deadbeat.
Yeah.
They don't even know that he's deadbeat. And he was driving around a white Mercedes while he's not paying his children anything. So it's like he's...
Wow.
But anyway, like I said, it's off. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's got the whole town to deal with. I'm the least of his concerns.
I want to go to your town and get a Pizza Man sighting.
Dude.
Now I feel like I need to see
You want to come
He's
this
like
week?
a celebrity.
You come this week?
Yeah.
He'd be a
You come this
celebrity.
week. Go see, and I'll tell you what. You know what kids start doing? I shouldn't say this, but I should say it off the air. I guess I have that story because I was saying bag of rocks.
Yeah.
Often, as a present, little bags of rocks were left
Oh, shit.
as little sightings.
It's taking on a life of its own, Pizza Man.
It's really sad, though. All the guy has to do is just be a regular guy.
There you
just
go.
be a nice regular guy.
Stop being a dick.
Stop being a dick.
Hey,
You're a dick. How hard is that? Just don't be a dick.
What amazing advice, though. Just stop being a
Stop being a
dick.
dick.
That's all it is. That's what it comes
And
down
you know
to.
what? Again, I was probably his only ally he had. Like I would still.
You guys started as sort of friends, although he pushed his way into
No, he pushed his way into my life.
Yeah, the
but
people-
even then, I understood him. He's off the boat. He's a bag of rocks, all that jazz.
Bag of rocks.
I respected him, but he came after me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he came after me. All bets are off. Especially when he went after my wife and like,
Right.
are you a sick individual? Now all bets are off.
And
now,
a lot of people out there are a little confused. You got to check out the original clip.
You
when-
gotta-
when,
yeah.
when Jim Breuer came in. It's in 4 parts on YouTube.
you have to look at it.
It's an amazing story.
They have Pizza
And
Man
that's the
parties in my town. I'm not even kidding you. My pool man, the pool man came and he goes, we're going to Atlantic City and we're having a Pizza Man party. I swear to God. They go and have Pizza Man parties. They watch the YouTube piece and they drink and they hang out and they laugh at Pizza Man. Isn't that hilarious? Can you imagine a whole town just because you're a dick?